Shweta is calling us. She's the first caller today. Shweta, good morning. You're calling us from Hyderabad. How can we help you today?
Hi, Alex. Good morning.
Good morning.
My question is, I want to take a fresh entry in IT stocks.
Okay.
I would like to know, is it the correct time to enter in any IT stocks? If yes, then I would like to know one from mid cap and one from large cap, with including the stop loss.
Okay. So, because you're mentioning a stop loss, I'm assuming that this is a short-term question. But have you identified what the time frame is that you want to keep on this trade?
My time frame is around 1 year. But as the market is so volatile nowadays, I would like to know the stop loss also.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's actually a fundamental reason why you're buying the IT stock, but you want to keep a stop loss. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
So, Asta, this is the right week to talk about IT, but perhaps you don't have all of the insight that you might want because you're still waiting for the earnings to come through. They, of course, start this week. But heading into that earnings season, what would you watch for and what stocks are on your radar? Of course, she's looking for a mid-cap and a large-cap company.
Yes, so in large cap, we are liking Infosys at this point of time. I think it's a well-placed counter which can grow from here in the stock price momentum. So Infosys is looking good to us because we believe that the segments will be performing very nicely. And in fact, the deal win will be also on the positive side. So in large cap, Infosys can be buy, but I think it is not the current level, maybe some fall. If some fall is there, then it is a better time to enter into this counter at around 1920, 1915 odd levels. Now, talking about mid-cap IT, I think in mid-cap IT, we would like to go with the persistent system. That counter is looking very good to us. Maybe, again, some dips, if some dip come, then it is a counter where one can enter into the stock at around 6,300 or 6,250 odd levels. So these two counters are looking good to us in the IT space.
Then let me go to Swati on the technical. Swati, these two companies that have been mentioned, Infosys and Persistent, what would be the stop losses that you would put if you were to buy today?
For the Infosys, as I said, even analyst has said not to buy at the current juncture the whole fledged amount. Definitely, if you're getting any tips towards to 1900, one can add on because those are the supports provided by its 50 and 100 TMA moving averages. So I believe up to that levels we might see witness some sort of a correction. So any dips towards to 1900 can be accumulated downside. A stop loss can be kept at around 1830, which are the previous swing supports levels. So by maintaining that stop loss, you can keep your long positions. And we are looking for a target of at least 2050 to 2100 levels in the Infosys. So those are the stop loss and targets for the Infosys. For the persistence, definitely this is not a right time to take a long position at the current market price because on the weekly chart we are witnessing a negative divergence, which gives us some sort of a cautious sign. And also the interesting fact that it has given the breakdown of the 20 days moving average, which is really a cautious sign on the technical front because after such kind of a huge momentum rally from almost 5,000 to 6,700, we cannot deny the profit bookings at the higher level. So if you're getting any dips towards to 6,000 to 5,700 level, that will be act as a very good risk reward ratio, will be very comfortable at that range. So buy on dips towards to 6,000 level. Downside, you can keep a stop loss of 5,700 rupees. And for the upside target, we can again think about 6,500 to 6,700 for in this particular stock.
Just want to point out, let's pull up the one-year chart for the Nifty IT index, just give you some perspective. We hit a low towards the end of, or to the start of June, I believe, on the index. And you've actually seen quite the recovery from that point. We've got gains of about 25% to end the year, or very close to that point, if I'm not mistaken. And we've come off the high point, of course, but in that same time, the Nifty 50 has gains of less than 10%. So certainly a sector that has had a resurgence from the low point and one to watch in this week as well. You'll find all of the live coverage of the earnings right here on NDTV Profit. Just a reminder.